Previously on...
I'm not a fan of FPSs.
I don't like roguelikes. I don't play RTSs. Why do I own this? The ultimate liberal arts video game. Another cozy game. Oh my goodness, please make it stop!
Most of these games weren't even worth a pirate.
Well, how about we change the rule that every single video game press conference has to have 1 million first-person shooters and roguelikes?
Gaming industry is dead. And only Nintendo can save us. I need your money. Who the heck are you? Sony has failed us. Microsoft has failed us. The PC industry has failed us. And even Jeff Keighley has failed us. Only one company remains to save the entire gaming industry. Nintendo. And today was the June Nintendo Direct. Potentially the final Direct to not have the Switch 2 in it. So, did they save us? Or has the gaming industry fallen under? Today, we find out.
And it starts off strong with Mario and Luigi Brothership. I'm surprised that they're still making Mario and Luigi games after Alpha Dream went under. These Blood characters are really cute, and that is absolutely a pig. Nintendo World Championships, NES Edition. It's like NES Remix without the remix. This would have been an amazing announcement if it wasn't already announced. Fairy Tail 2. You know, I remember a few days ago we went to Five Below, and they started having manga for half price about a year ago, and I was looking for Fairy Tail. They had 1 million copies of Volume 2, and not a single one of Volume 1. As for the game, if both games combined total the entirety of the Fairy Tail series, then I might check this out. Is what I would say if it weren't for the fact that the combat looks like the same from Final Fantasy XII and Xenoblade. Ooh, Nier Replicant. Oh, never mind. Fantasian Neo Dimension. You know what? I'm not a fan of turn-based RPGs, but this is Hironobu Sakaguchi, so I'm in. And honestly, the combat system kind of looks pretty interesting. So yeah, Nintendo Switch Sports gets basketball. I still haven't played Nintendo Switch Sports, but I don't care what anyone else says. I need to play this because I like the Wii Sports games. And also, basketball was probably one of my favorite ones from Resort. Mio, Memories in Orbit. Holy moly, this game looks amazing. And then we get an array of cartoon classics, including an update to Illusion Island, a Hello Kitty game, a Looney Tunes basketball game, and Among Us DLC. One who doesn't care is one who shouldn't be. I try to hide myself from what is wrong for me. Farmasia, a farming sim, mixed with a turn-based RPG, mixed with Pikmin. No thank you! Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Now this is something we need. I've been meaning to get into the Retro Studios Donkey Kong Country games, and now that we have both Returns and Tropical Freeze on Switch, I think now's the best time. And then Shinya Takahashi comes up and tells us to please take a look at this. This simply means it's a big first-party Nintendo game, and just looking at this, it's probably Fire Emblem. Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute, what? The Dragon Warrior 3 remake is coming out this year, and they're also remaking the first two next year. Oh my goodness, it's finally happening! Yes! Yes! I can finally get into the series! Yes! How's the next headline gonna follow it up? Oh, Funko Fusion, a very generic video game where they just take a bunch of Funko Pops mixed with a bunch of movies and they mash them all together into one big fat crossover that's not actually a crossover. It's basically Lego Dimensions, but without the satisfaction of building anything. Congratulations, you ruined the game! After that, we get Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. I don't know why you feel the need to remind us of that, but it's still happening. The Denpa Men are coming back. I remember playing the demos for the first two games on my 3DS a while back, and you know what? I thought they were pretty fun. Although it's also been a while, as in about a decade, I think. And also, I had the entire game set to auto mode the entire time. But hey, now the games are back. I can actually try a full Denpa Men game. Although I don't think these games really work without a camera. They made a new Metal Slug. Except it's not Metal Slug. It's this card thing. Why? Why would you do that? Just make a new Metal Slug. Darkest Dungeon, can we get the counter rolling? And then there's a couple games added to NSO Expansion Pass. Only the Expansion Pass. You get Metroid Zero Mission and Link to the Past and Force Roads to the Game Boy Advance. And then for the N64, you get... I thought Turok was already on the Switch. Ah, sweet. A new Disgaea game. Or not. Phantom Brave. It is a turn-based strategy game made by Nipponichi, but it's not Disgaea. The Marvel vs. Capcom Classics Collection. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have Wanna Take You for a Ride stuck in my head for the next week. A new Mario Party game, with online play and apparently the biggest selection of mini-games of the series history. Now that is awesome, but at the same time, it's still lacking in Koopa's Tycoon Town. And then Shinya Takahashi comes back to announce a brand new Zelda game. Wait, is this a remake of Link to the Past? Oh. I swear to God, eventually we're gonna get a Donkey Kong game where you play as a banana. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. A game where you actually play as Zelda. You had every chance in the world to call it The Legend of Link, and you didn't take the chance. In this game, Zelda uses her patented Wand of Gamelon to take this chair, clone it, and step on it. Take this rock, clone it, and throw it at enemies. Throwing things at enemies in a 2D Zelda game has always been one of the most finicky things in video game history, and it looks like that's the only way to actually engage in combat, so I don't think I'll be playing this.
I think I have to.
Just Dance 25, featuring No. Michael Jackson died in 2009 and took pop music along with him. Can we get a Just Mosh with just a bunch of metal? But hey, it does have a song by Green Day. I don't like punk. LEGO Horizon Adventures, in case you didn't notice it at Summer Games Fest, yes, this is a Sony game on Nintendo Switch. Stray gets a port to Switch. Now this game is an absolute showstopper on PS5. It's absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. How does it look on Switch? Not. I mean, I get the Switch is underpowered, but this is just depressing. This is just downright ugly. I'm definitely going to be playing this on PS5. The Switch? No thank you. That Lord of the Rings farming sim is back and uglier than ever. And then we get Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth 2 is being localized? Oh my goodness, yes! And more than that, I'm pretty sure that means that every single Phoenix Wright game, except for maybe the Professor Layton crossover, is on Switch now. This is incredible! And then we get 100 Line Last Defense Academy, a game that I think my sister would be into, because she really likes Danganronpa. And this was made by the same guys who made Danganronpa. And it looks like Danganronpa. It's Danganronpa! And then we get a remake of Romantic Saga 2. Oh my goodness, they just keep putting out great announcements. This is amazing! This is amazing! And now we're at that one more thing. I mean, after those announcements, this is gotta be big. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be one of the best games of all time. Who knows? Who knows?
Calm down. Calm down. Can't be anything crazy. Everything crazy has already been done. It is the one more thing, and it's probably not really gonna be anything at all. What?
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. We finally have more information and a full trailer for Metroid Prime 4. And it's coming out next year.
What's the direct? They did it! Nintendo saved the gaming industry. Nintendo is the savior of the gaming industry. Nintendo is the savior. 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 Doom the heretics. Nintendo is the savior.